One of the biggest parts of excitement attached to the whole industry is answering a question that nobody else can. The more I listened, the more I realised that nobody had a solution. We've got hundreds of thousands of hectares of ground which has been dormant, quite obviously diluted completely any farming or regional community. So village shops have quite obviously closed, pubs and accommodation, because all the farmers and the farmers' sons have all sold out of the area. The entire service is basically taking completely unproductive or useful land from an ex-forestry plantation and doing the entire reclamation back into the preparation and sometimes the first step of cultivation ready to use as productive farmland. One of the things that we were conscious of doing when we designed this new machine was to remove all of the failing dangerous parts and replace them with enclosed hydraulic motors. So we've got no moving shafts which require maintenance. An example of the latest modification that we've made to overcome a safety issue we had was to put a bulletproof windscreen in one of the machines to stop debris flying through the windscreen. We've also got remote monitoring systems, which basically there's a GPS unit which I've wired in to monitor what switches are turned on in the cab, one of the main ones being the actual grinding head itself. We can actually log on to the internet and make sure that machine gets shut down every 2 hours. We can see what speed it's doing, what engine hours it's got. We get automatic emails that tell us how many engine hours it's done, so we can make sure we don't miss any service intervals. The 4 years of experience knowing that doesn't work and modifying and trying and testing what we had, and now we've developed a machine which works, which you can't buy, and because we've spent so much time and documented the testing so efficiently and thoroughly, we've got down to the cent per acre cost of how to run these machines. So from a budgeting point of view, we're extremely accurate, and other than any unforeseen major breakdown which we've eliminated, or we're not completely, there's always an element of risk with machinery, but certainly from a day-to-day running point of view, we can confidently say with our strict and safe maintenance schedules, we can adhere to the budgets that we put in place. Major benefits to be had here as well with this machinery. There's purchasing the land at a considerably lower market value because of the hindrance of the stumps, which a lot of people don't know what the answer to it is, and certainly the recovery of some of these smaller communities, which is going to quite obviously lead to better employment in the areas. Small country towns, small country shops, corner shops, schools, they're all going to be required again, because we're going to have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of hectares re-established back to labour intensive farming, other than dormant forestry plantations. So there's exciting times ahead.